Well, Alex Deane is a Conservative commentator and former special advisor to David Cameron, and I'm delighted to say he can join me now. Welcome to the programme, Alex. We've seen what's going on in Scotland. We saw that yesterday. Wales and Northern Ireland expected today. Is England going to simply follow suit?
Well, gosh, I hope not. I listened to your monologue with great interest, Tom, and I think everyone knows you're a nice guy and you mean this sincerely. But gosh, you've never seen a lockdown you didn't like, have you? I mean, you should be rejoicing, I think. We are facing a situation now where our infections from this new variant isn't ripping through in the way you describe. We were told by our scientists to be 1 million new cases a day, and up from that. And we're below 100,000. It's not even a tenth of what was threatened. So it seems to me that you can cheer up a bit, Tom.
Well, I think that my point in my monologue there is that the risk comes from one big day of mixing. I mean, we may well have a huge amount of problem this weekend. Although it does look, I think you're right. I mean, we have seen a bit of a levelling off in the cases, particularly in London. It looks that the sort of advice that may well have been given and the sort of mood music over the last 2 weeks has changed behaviour, and that might well be enough. Voluntary measures may well be enough here. Do you think that that could well continue?
I absolutely do. Voluntary measures are the best measures with which to deal with a health situation. Once the state accrues powers, it tends not to give them up, and certainly doesn't tend to give them up promptly. So if you can give us some advice, this is the discussion we've been having for 2 years now on this business, and people can make their own decisions. You know, people who are more vulnerable, choosing to self-isolate in a different way from people who are double jabbed and perhaps triple jabbed now and have already had COVID and can go about their lives in much more normal fashion. One of the things I took from your monologue is that we do agree we're going to have to learn to live with Omicron. Where we disagree is that I don't think we've got an either-or about saving Christmas or saving January. On these numbers, where it looks genuinely like we've decoupled infection rates from hospitalisation, it seems to me, and it's not totally clear yet, but that we may be able to have a free-ish Christmas and a free-ish January as well. And who wouldn't want that?